Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we are going to have a discussion about some important questions related to variation and genetics. And here are some basic terms which we're going to solve with some simple questions related to genetics. Let's move to the question number one. Here is a question for you that related to the terms that which of the following has no effect on phenotype in a heterozygote? We know that during heterozygous condition, recessively, it does not affect at all to the phenotype of that individual. So F is the right option, recessively. Second question related to these basic terms, a variant for a character is an allele. So right option is beta. And question number three, a cross between individual heterozygous for a single character is monohybrid cross. Number four, an alternative version of a gene that is also an allele. And number five, having two different alleles of a gene. It refers to the heterozygous condition. So right option in this case is J. And number six, a heritable feature that varies among individuals is a trait. And number seven, an organism's appearance or observable traits, they are known as phenotype, while genetic makeup is the genotype of that individual. A cross between an individual with an unknown genotype and a homozygous recessive individual is test cross. And number nine, determines phenotypes in a heterozygous condition, that is the dominant allele which determines the phenotype of an individual during heterozygous condition, and the genetic makeup of individual, as I told earlier, that it is genotype. And the last question is, a heritable unit that determines a character can exist in different forms is trait. So these were some of the basic terms which can be asked in form of simple questions related to the genetics. Let's move to the second question. Here are some ratios given, and you have to relate these ratios with the crosses given in the list. For example, if we're having double heterozygous condition over here and over here, we know that it's just like the condition of F2 generation produced by double heterozygotes in the F1 generation of Mendelian dihybrid cross. Four types of gametes will be produced over there, and four types of gametes will be produced over here. Capital T can go with small t, as well as capital T can go with capital Y and small y. In the same case, small t. So overall, 16 phenotypes will be formed, which will have a ratio of 9:3:1. So in this condition, if you're going to relate it with Mendelian dihybrid cross, you'll get dihybrid cross ratio. But if you're having single heterozygous condition, and you're going to make a cross over there, it resembles to the F2 generation of Mendelian monohybrid cross. You will get a 3:1. And if you're crossing a heterozygous plant with the homozygous recessive condition, you will get a ratio of 1:1, just like the ratio of test cross. And in this case, number four, you also get a ratio 1:1:1, tall yellow and short green, as well as tall green and short yellow plants. Which of these could be a normal gamete? We know normal gametes, it contains, for example, if you're having a pair of G as well as R, a normal gamete will take alleles from both pairs. So capital G and R, it seems the normal gamete, other gametes in the list, they are abnormal. So right option is delta. In pea plant, yellow is the dominant over green seeds. When a dominant homozygote is crossed with a recessive homozygote, you would expect a dominant capital Y is crossed with green seeds. Homozygous capital Y is crossed with homozygous small y. Obviously, we'll get all plants with yellow seeds because capital Y is completely dominant over small y. So delta. Number five, in tomatoes, red fruit, capital R is dominant over yellow fruit, small r. and tallness is dominant over shortness. A plant that is round, having red fruit with tall heighted is crossed with a plant that is having yellow fruit with tall heterozygous condition. What are the chances of an offspring possessing both recessive traits? We'll get two types of gametes over here, like capital R, capital T, and small r, small t. And in the other case, we'll also get two types of gametes, that is small r, capital T, and small r, small t. So there are four possible phenotypes, but formation of a yellow fruit with dwarf heighted plants will be 1 out of 4. So right option over here is beta. A girl is colorblind. What could be the possible genotype of her mother? Possible genotype of her mother, it is carrier, because a girl receives carrier, or homozygous recessive because the girl receives one X from the father and the other X from the mother. Ali and Hina, they are at the opposite extreme for a polygenic trait. We usually give a bell-shaped curve in the human population. Their children will be having the middle phenotype, because extreme traits they will give rise to the middle genotype, middle phenotypes. In the bell-shaped curve, extreme low and extreme high traits, they'll produce intermediate phenotypes, numerous in more numerous numbers. A son with a cystic fibrosis is born to a couple who appear to be normal. What are the chances that any child born to this couple will have cystic fibrosis? It is simple a case of monohybrid cross in this case, because parents they appear to be normal but heterozygous for that allele, and any child in any case produced with such couple will be having 1 out of 4 chances of being affected, or 1 out of 4 chances being homozygous recessive trait, that is 25%. And if an O father have a child with blood group A, the possible blood group of mother of that child could be, if father is O and the child is having blood group A, it means the child is heterozygous and have received only small I from the father, but capital A had been received from mother's side. So right option will be homozygous A mother or heterozygous A alpha. Both the mother and father of a male hemophiliac appear normal. From whom did the son inherit the allele for hemophilia? If the son is having hemophilic allele, son always receives its X chromosome from the mother. So right option is a carrier mother that appears to be normal, but actually inheriting her X chromosome to the son. One of the following is a physical interaction of alleles with each other, that is gene linkage, while others in the list they are physiological or functional interactions. Secretors, they are having a dominant gene on chromosome number 19. And there are three possible alleles that are locus in human which determines ABO blood group phenotype. It is multiple allelism. Right option will be Charlie. And number 14, which of the following would you not find in a pedigree when a male has an X-linked recessive disorder? If male is having like hemophilia, X-linked recessive disorder, that means male have received this X chromosome from a carrier or hemophilic or recessive trait having mother. So one of the neither parent has the disorder, whereas not suitable answer. Only males in the pedigree have the disorder, no. Only females in the pedigree have the disorder, no. Neither parents has the disorder is not a possibility. One of them, they could have the disorder. Only males in the pedigree have the disorder, no. Females could be affected by the recessive trait as well. But only females in the pedigree have the disorder, that is a wrong statement. The sons of a female with the disorder will have the disorder, It's also a not suitable answer because we are going to have find out a condition that which of the following will you not find in a pedigree. Parents could have the disorder, so alpha is not the option. Only males in the pedigree have the disorder. That could be a possibility that only males are having this disorder because recessive traits are more common in males, but only females in the pedigree have the disorder. Recessive traits, they're not affecting only females in a pedigree. So Charlie is not the right option over here. People affected by the sickle cell anemia show cardiovascular complications because is it due to pleiotropy? When a sickle cell hemoglobin gene is observed, it has been known to show the effect of uh, malfunctioning on eyes, causing blindness. It may cause liver failure as well as heart attack. So it's a case of pleiotropy. Although most people have an IQ of about 100, IQ generally ranges from about 50 to 150 due to polygenic inheritance, which gives us a bell-shaped curve, and more people they fall in the center. Number 17. All the alleles present in the gamete of a sexually reproducing population are known as the gene pool of that population, so beta. And what type of gametes will be formed by genotype capital R, capital Y, small y? It's alpha. And there is a simple formula to find out the number of gametes, 2 power n, where n refers to the number of heterozygotes in a genotype. In this case, we are having two heterozygotes, so that's why we are having four types of gametes in the list with this variation. Chances for a man to be affected by hemophilia C is greater than hemophilia C. Hemophilia A and B is more common in male, but hemophilia C is autosomal recessive disorder. So male and female, they'll be affected equally by any autosomal disorder. How many colors can be perceived by a monochromat? A monochromat can perceive one primary color or basic color efficiently, but the other two colors they are not received efficiently. Hemophilia A and B. These are some of the questions from last year paper 2020 paper. And first question, it was relatively a wrong question with respect to the options because exact options were not given. Hemophilia A and B, they are X-linked recessive trait. It was the right option. Later on, it was rectified. Which traits are most likely to affect men than women? Obviously, X-linked recessive traits are more common in males as compared to females. And dash alleles both have an effect on the phenotype of heterozygote organism. They are codominant alleles. Number 24, when both the alleles of a gene pair are same, the organism is said to be homozygous. And questions from MDCAT 2019 by UHS. Blood group AB is the example of codominance, and a person was married to his cousin, and both are heterozygous for sickle cell anemia. Among their four kids, what will be the proportion of affected zygotes? It's another case homozygous recessive child production, that is 25%, just like the previous question of cystic fibrosis. If a carrier hemophilic female is married to a hemophilic male, what will be the ratio of presence of hemophilia in the children? Select the best answer from the given conditions. Children could have carrier females, hemophilic females, normal males, as well as hemophilic male by 1:1:1. And homozygous means two similar alleles or having two identical alleles of a gene. Number 29. In genetics, the term locus refers to the position of the gene on the chromosome alpha. In which situation genes are not assorted independently during meiosis in a chromosome? When genes are linked and their loci are closely linked with each other, they are not assorted independently. So that was all about some important questions related to the genetics. Thank you for listening. Allah Hafiz.